Nick Holland, the face of the 150th Melbourne Cup. What do you like for it?
Yeah, I like Shocking actually. So You Think did well last weekend, and everyone's raving about him because he's a fantastic horse. But an extra 1,000 metres, and we saw Who Got You sort of catching up to him on the finishing post. So I don't know whether he can go that extra distance, but we know Shocking can. So he's a tip.
A roughie?
Roughie, I'm not sure. I'll have to wait until really much a day before to pick the roughies and see what the odds are.
We caught up with you earlier this year at the Nace racetrack, and at that time you were very keen on Profound Beauty for the Cup. How's your opinion now?
Yeah, I still think she's going to be a major player. Not sure, maybe she can run out the distance strong enough, maybe just to maybe win it. But I think for sure she'll be a major player at the Fulham Pole.
What about what you've seen of the local horses so far?
I think last year's winner's run in the Carnival Cup was a big run. He's definitely one for the short list. Will suit the race. He seems to have improved from last year. There's every reason to believe he's going to be in the shake-up. I thought American's run in the Long Cup was eye-catching. He looks like a horse will suit conditions, and yeah, he'll be there, I thought.
And we know Bart's going for Cup number 13. What did you make of So You Think's performance in the Cox Plate?
Yeah, he looks a very exciting horse. Looks a horse with an awful lot of pace. Whether he can run out this distance in the Melbourne Cup it will be questionable for sure.
Lauren Phillips, fashion ambassador for Myer. Can you give us a tip for the Melbourne Cup?
I'm going to go with So You Think. It was such a great run in the Cox Plate, so I'm going to stick with So You Think.
Anything else taking your eye from a Cup perspective?
I'm not sure yet. I think I'll have to look at the field a little bit closer, but I'm going to go with So You Think for now, but who knows, it might change before next Tuesday.
Melbourne Cup winning jockey Johnny Letts. You've got a good eye for a horse, John. What do you like for the Melbourne Cup?
Simon, I like Shocking. I think he's trained to the minute like all of them are, but gee, he's caught my eye his last two runs, and I think he's the one to beat.
He grows a leg here at Flemington for sure.
He certainly does, and if we do happen to get any weather in the meantime, he's just going to love that. And he's the one I think it's a repetitive race. You know, Mackay 3 times, and of course Rain Love I think big, and he's won it last year and Shocking, and I think he can make it back to back.
Bit of value there. Any roughies are sort of jumping out at you at this stage?
Look, Harris Tweed, I think, if he gets into the Melbourne Cup, I think he's got some chance in the race on his second in the Caulfield Cup. But I think Shocking will hold him. But if I was throwing a roughie in and Harris Tweed gets into the Melbourne Cup, I'd say there's some chance.
I'm going to put you on the spot, Rod. A tip for the Cup.
Well, I liked last year's winner. I must say I think that Mark Kavanagh has done an outstanding job with the horse this year, that the way he's brought him through the distances, and he just looks so well to me, and his Caulfield Cup run was outstanding, and I'm sorry it's not a 33-1 chance, but I think he'll win.
Any roughie that you particularly like?
Yes, a real roughie. I'll go to the other end of the spectrum, and Tokai Trick. I've got a great regard for Japanese horses. I think they're tough, they're great stayers. I'm very disappointed, and I know the owners are, that Minor Kitts suffered an injury and couldn't come, because I believe he would have been the horse to beat this year had he arrived in Australia. But Tokai Trick still will represent Japan, and I think the big stretches at Flemington will suit him, and he's tough.
Bree, the face of country racing Victoria, a very exciting Melbourne Cup upon us, and what do you like?
For me, I think you really can't go past So You Think after the Cox Plate on the weekend. He just powered on from the 600, and when he hit the front, I thought, oh, he's gone to the front too early. But with the straight at Moonee Valley, he did it easy, so I think he's probably going to win it.
Anything else you've got in mind with Flemington here Tuesday?
I think perhaps Shocking, only because Mark and Isabel both seem very comfortable with the way things are tracking, and Shocking's very comfortable at Flemington. So I think he will certainly give So You Think a run for his money.
So Shocking, So You Think Quinella?
Oh, well, why not? Let's go with that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, Melbourne Cup this year, I think Shocking, but I think that horse American that won at Geelong, I think he's a horse that might be a bit of a smoky in the race. And I don't know about So You Think. He's a fantastic horse, but I'm just a bit worried about the 2 miles. But I suppose if anybody can get it, Bart will help him get it. But, you know, he may not run, of course.